is what I like. Dressed to the nines, turned up to 11. Look like an angel, kicked out of heaven. She runs hard like a fire in the dark. Got a wild streak, can melt your heart. She runs hard, can't cool her down. Burn this joint down to the ground. Yeah. Oh yeah. Got a wicked smile and a honey tongue. The righteous cry every time she goes. When she looked at me, my fever broke, and I knew right then it was over and done. She runs hard like a fire in the dark. Got a wild streak, the melt your heart. She runs hard, can't cool her down. Burn this joint down to the ground. The night is over and the ashes fall. If I ever knew her name, I can't recall. And all I know for sure, yeah, is she runs. She runs hot like a fire in the dark. Got a wild streak, can melt your heart. She runs hard, can't cool her down. Burn this joint down to the ground. She runs hard like a fire in the dark. Got a wild streak, can melt your heart. She runs hard, can't cool her down. Burn this joint down to the ground. Yeah, yeah.
Well, everybody knows when. Tell me again. Fighting up the bacon, baby, let's pretend. I can see the joke at the beginning or the end. Let me know the secret, honey, then I'll be your best friend. Alakazam, come like a Zeus to lime. Meet me in the jungle where they never give a dime. If your clothes don't fit or if your marriage is a sham, they never weigh a woman by the kilo or the gram. If you got to make it, baby, make it real. Get up on your knees and tell me how do you feel. Nothing untrue can never be revealed. Cover my eyes, this is getting surreal. Well, written in the stars, it's a great big lie that you never get to see until the minute that you die. By the time you get to heaven, you're a whole nother guy. It's maybe just as well that you never had a third eye. Little pig, lock your door. Take the gun from the wall and even up the score. I don't even know who the sun shines for, and I don't believe what I believe anymore. If you got to make it, baby, make it real. Get up on your knees and tell me how do you feel. Nothing untrue can never be revealed. Cover my eyes, this is getting surreal. Hollywood, their smile, flash me a grand. Loud guys don't cut it when you're on with them. Nothing untrue can never be revealed. Cover my eyes, this is getting surreal. Mexican or grapefruit time. Flutter your eyelids and honey, you'll be fine. Throw me your sins and I'll keep them with mine. You got a head full of stone and that's something divine. Get a little head rush, swallow a fly. Cut off your memories and hang them out to dry. It was a beautiful noise when I was tumbling by. Well, I was never here, there was never you or I. If you got to make it, baby, make it real. Get up on your knees and tell me how do you feel. Nothing untrue can never be revealed. Cover my eyes, this is getting surreal. Hollywood best smile, flash me a grin. Like a gas don't cut it when you're on within. Nothing untrue can never be revealed. Cover my eyes, this is getting surreal. whiskey, blame it on a bad week, blame it on the only thing you've ever seen. Run and tell your mother, blame it on your brother, blame it on the only thing you've ever heard. Tell it in a tall tale why you was raising up here, falling like the hardest stone that ever fell. Blame it on a bad dream, no one didn't need a damn thing, anything to keep yourself from coming clean. All you do is lie, all you do is try to deny, all you do is lie, even when you know it just ain't right. All you do is lie. Now you're getting older, you're still looking over your shoulder. Everybody's moving on, you're growing colder. So blame it on the whiskey, blame it on your company. No, it really doesn't matter all that much to me. All you do is lie, all you do is try to deny, all you do is lie, even when you know it just ain't right. All you do is lie. All you do is try to deny, all you do is lie, even when you know it just ain't right. All you do is lie, all you do is try to deny, all you do is lie, even when you know it just ain't right. All you do is lie. Promise. Do you remember being kids? Do you remember being dumb and full of dreams, jumping bikes down by the train yard and building houses in the trees? Do you remember? Do you remember being free? Young, wild, and change. Do you remember all those days that never ended? All that time that we were spending and didn't know that it was love. Do you remember? Do you remember being free? Young, wild and 17. Do you remember being free? Do you remember being free?